Hello students, welcome to the chapter 1, that is Introduction to Machine Tools and Metal Cutting Principles. So in this chapter, first of all, let us understand what is the meaning of manufacturing, and for that, if you know, the manufacturing is achieved through proper planning and proper control system. Similarly, this manufacturing is classified as continuous and intermittent manufacturing processes. So, first of all, let us understand what is the meaning of continuous manufacturing. So, in the case of continuous manufacturing system, whatever the companies are working 24 by 7, their plant are working 24 by 7 to manufacture any component, at that time, that type of manufacturing is called as the continuous manufacturing. So, for that, if we take an example, cement manufacturing industry is one of the example of continuous manufacturing system, because as you can see, all these industries may be a chemical processing industries, maybe a cigarette manufacturing industries, similarly cement manufacturing industries, all these industries needs to be operated 24 by 7 to generate final component as per the requirement. Similarly, if we say what is the meaning of intermittent production or intermittent manufacturing system. So in any of the manufacturing system, if particular component is manufactured at certain interval and after that the component or the machinery remains ideal and after some time it further starts manufacturing, so that type of system is called as the intermittent manufacturing system. So for that you can take the example of machining soap. As you know, in the case of the machining shop, based on the requirement, maybe a lathe machine, milling machine, shaper machine, all these type of operations are performed as per the requirement. But whenever the component manufacturing is complete, all that machineries remain ideal. So machining shop is one of the example of intermittent manufacturing system. So now let us understand classification of the machine tools. So what is the first of all meaning of machine tools? So any of the time, as we have listed, lathe machine, milling machine, shaper machine, all these machineries perform a particular operation on the workpiece or component. So these all machineries are nothing but the machine tools, that means the tools which are used for manufacturing or for any finishing or cutting purposes. So first one, that is the according to the desired purpose. So based on that, we can define it as, first one is single purpose machine tools. Similarly, it can be again defined as multi-purpose machine tools. That means in the case of single purpose machine tool, if we say if any of the particular machine tool is useful for only specific one application, at that time it is called as the single purpose machine tool. And if machinery is useful for more than one operation, at that time it is called as the multi-purpose machine tool. So if we take example of lathe machine, so we know that in the case of lathe machine, different operations are performed such as turning, it may be a threading, maybe facing. So all these type of different operations can be performed very easily on this lathe machine. That's why this lathe machine is called as the multi-purpose machine tool. So this is the main variation in based on the desired purpose. It may be a single purpose machine tool or it may be a multi-purpose machine tool. Now let us have a look at another classification, that is the according to the size of chip removed. So based on that there are two variation. First one, that is the large size chip removed, and the second one, that is the smaller size chips removed. So based on this, if in any component the chips removed are comparatively larger, then it is called as the large size chip removed component, or if the chips removed is very smaller, at that time it is called as the smaller size chip removed machine tool. So as we have introduced different types of machine tool, we can define grinding, lapping, honing. So these are the different machine tools which removes very smaller chip during machining operation. So these are called as the small size chip removed. And normal machineries, that is the maybe a lathe machine, milling machine. So these all machineries are nothing but the large size chip removed machineries. So this is the second classification for the machine tools. Now the third one, that is according to the degree of automation. So that means it is further classified as, first one is manual, second one is semi-automatic, and the third one is fully automatic machine tools. So first, in manual machinery, if we say all the operation needs to be performed by particular labor only, whereas in the semi-automatic machine tool, some of the movement to the tool is provided by using the motor or any other further driving mechanism, and some of the application or some of the movements are performed by the labor. And the last one, that is the fully automatic machine tool, and in this case, as we have known, the CNC machine tool, that is the fully automatic, in which all the operation from converting raw material to the final finished product, it is fully converted into that CNC machine. So there is no any labor work required. So that's why it is called as the automatic degree or automatic machine tool for machining purpose. So based on this, there are three different variations are available. Now let us have a look at fourth one, that is the according to the weight. So according to weight, there are different variations of machine tools are also available. That means if the machine tool is available which has the weight less than 1 ton, then it is one category. If the machine tool has weight in the range of 1 ton to 10, at that time it is in the range of 1 to 10, and machine tool might have a weight greater than or equal to 10 ton. So in this case, there are three different variations are available. So based on that, maybe a light duty machine tool, medium duty machine tool, or heavy duty machine tool. That is how these machine tools can be defined as according to the weight. So these are the four different variations are available according to the machine tool classification. So first one, let us further summarize according to the desired purpose, according to the size of chip removed, according to the degree of automation, and the last one, that is according to the weight. So these are main four major variations are available in the machine tools. Now, in any of the machine tools, to understand that, as we have known, first one, that is the working, and the second one, that is the auxiliary motions are available in the machine tools. In our first introductory lecture, we have taken the example of the apple. In apple, if we want to cut that particular apple, that knife needs to be moved in forward and backward direction for that cutting purpose. So for that cutting, if we take an example, if we want to cut this apple, then two movements are required. First one, that is the forward and backward movement of this particular knife, and to cut it up to the end, the another movement required, that is the downward movement. So there are two movements are required, from which the first one, that is the forward and backward movement, that is the primary motion, that is the working motion without which cutting is not possible. And the second auxiliary movement, that is the downward movement with which entire component or entire apple can be cut very easily. So that is how this first movement is called as the working movement, and the bottom movement or the downward movement, it is called as the auxiliary motion in this simple example. So similarly, in all these different types of the machine tools, there are different variations of machines are available in which different movements are necessary, and these different movements are given by using different mechanisms. So if we summarize further, the motion of machine tool is classified as, first one is primary cutting motion, and second one, that is the feed motion. And the primary cutting motion is further classified as, first one, that is the reciprocating motion, and the second one, that is the rotary motion. So as we have discussed, in simple case, the first one, that in the case of knife, the reciprocating motion is required. There are different machineries are also available in which the rotary movement is necessary, or it is the primary motion to carry out particular operation. So there are main two different variations. First one, the primary motions are of two types. First one is the reciprocating type, and the second one, that is the rotary type. And the second, reciprocating or the main feed motion, that is our auxiliary movement, and this auxiliary movement is required further to cut the component up to certain depth. So these are main two different variations. It may be a primary or it may be a auxiliary movement that are considered for machining purposes. So as we have discussed up to now in this lecture, first we have discussed about the main major parameter, that is what is the manufacturing, what are the different types of manufacturing processes. Then second, we have discussed about classification of the machine tools, that means how that machine tools are classified. And the third one, that are the different motions available in any of the machine tools. It might be a primary motion or it might be an auxiliary motion. So there are different machineries are available, and for that different machineries, that primary and auxiliary motions, and which are that particular motions and how that motions are given, that we will discuss in our further lectures. So I hope you got the clarity about these basic discussions that we have completed in this particular topic. Now in our next lecture onwards, we will discuss in detail about the primary and auxiliary motions available in different machine tools, such as it may be a lathe machine, milling machine, drilling machine, shaper machine, planer or slaughter machine. So looking forward to see you all in our next lecture. Up to then, thank you.